Charlie, I've brought my memory book. Look.
Wow, awesome! I love the artwork.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? Can I tell you a secret? This is not an ordinary memory book. It's magic.
Why so big magic, Sam? Can it do spells? Are you a wizard?
Maybe. That's why I have my special wand. Come and look. Welcome to Sam's Magic Memory Book. The full story of my DBS surgery. Narrated by me.
Wow! What's DBS, Sam?
It stands for Deep Brain Stimulation. It's a special surgery for dystonia, and I'll tell you all about it. So I am the best drummer in school.
Sammy, you're the only drummer in school.
Yeah, he's right. But still the best. But it got really hard to drum. My hands started to hurt and cramp. Then it happened to my legs. They got a bit twisted and I didn't understand what was happening. It was really scary. I had to see all these special doctors. Same as you, Charlie.
Charlie has a special name for his doctors.
The Super Squad!
Okay, so these are my squad. Then I had a wheelchair like you, Charlie. But then my hand got really sore and all up here, so I couldn't play the drums at all. I had all these medicines and I went to a special voice doctor. She made me do these funny sounds like ah, ee, ooh.
Can I borrow your memory book for a second, Sammy?
Sure, Mum.
Oh, I know. But you'll always be my little Sammy. See, this is what I was talking about. She was really struggling. It was a tough time for her.
And the rest of the family, I imagine.
Yes, they tried medications. Then when the muscles in her wrists were affected, they had to try other therapies. It all helped, but she loves playing the drums, which she was struggling with. And she was unable to do the things she wanted.
Must have been hard. Deep brain stimulation is a big decision. Not just the operation, but understanding how it all works. The DBS device, the battery, the after effects.
For us, it was the right decision. It seemed like the only option for her at the time. She was in so much pain, and that was hard, for her and us. Brain surgery does sound scary, but after the referral, we met with a team of specialists. They went over the procedure, the risks and benefits. It felt like it was really worth it in the long run.
And this type of operation they do every day after all. Unlike these two who struggle with the most simple jobs.
I mean, at first, we thought this would help with everything. But after the meeting with the clinicians, we were asked to think about what success would look like. For us as a family, we just wanted the pain to go away, and Sam wanted to be able to play the drums again. The medical team told us it would take a long time after the operation before Sam might be back to doing the things she loves, and her condition wasn't going to change overnight.
But now look at her.
I know. It's really great to see. It's not been easy. She has good days and bad days. We were told we could try DBS, but we had to have realistic expectations about the operation and its outcomes. I know it's not right for everyone, but for Sam, it was.
Mummy, I need my book back, please. So you have to lie down and go in this sort of tunnel thing. And there's a special camera that takes photos of your brain.
Why do they need to see your brain, Sam?
Well, you see, the brain is where the magic happens. It controls our body.
Wow, this is what Danny showed you, Charlie. Sam, can you show me?
So, little messages move around inside our brains and tell it to control other parts of our body. For me and Charlie, those messages get all muddled up.
And that's why our hands and legs sometimes don't work properly.
Wow! Can they see all that?
Yep. And this is when I first met my brain.
You see, Sam, we'll put the two little electrodes into your brain. They'll be programmed to send tiny bits of what we call electrical stimulation, and that will help correct some of the messages that are going the wrong way.
But where does the electricity come from? I don't have a plug socket anywhere on my body. Does inside my belly have one?
No, Sam. Look, this small battery does all the work, so you don't need to worry.
Wow, does that go in here too?
I'll show you. Stand in front of me. Can I borrow your wand?
Yep. Be careful though. Wow.
The electrodes are attached to small leads that will run from your head, down your chest, and join your DBS battery, which goes right here, above your tummy. That's where little superheroes like you have them. Adults have them here.
How does it work inside me?
Well, Sam, I have a special computer, look, and I will program your device. We may have to try a few different settings, but that's normal.
So that's where the power comes from.
Exactly. Do you know who this is?
Yeah?
Well, it's the same as their superhero suit. Their power comes from here. And it's the battery that helps them do all the amazing superhero things. And you'll have the same.
This is so cool. Can I keep this, please?
Sure.
Wow! You are a superhero, just like me and Danny.
How does your battery get power, Sam? Will you always have to replace the ones for the TV remote?
I charge it when I'm watching TV. It's really easy. I just put the belt over my tummy and it charges.
Can I borrow that, Sammy?
Yeah.
Here, look at this pic. This was the visit I was talking about. He's such a good doctor. He really explained things clearly so we all understood. I remember her coming back from that visit full of questions. What can't I do after the operation? Will I still be able to go swimming? What happens if I forget to charge the battery?
It must have been a lot to take in.
It was. I think one of the biggest things she was concerned about at the time was her hair, because the doctor said he would have to shave a bit of it off, which did worry her, but in the end it was fine. You couldn't really notice.
Sam, how did they know where to put the electro things in your brain? Did the special photo show them where?
You will not believe this, but the doctor and the robot did it when I was asleep. It was really fast. I went to sleep and woke up and it was finished.
Wait, what? Did you say robot?
Yeah, it was so cool.
What does the robot do?
I'll show you. How do you know where to put the electrodes? My brain is pretty big.
I know, I can see. Well, Sam, that's why we're doing all these tests. And we'll do one more scan on the day you have your operation. Then, and here's the best bit, I have a little robot friend in the operation with me. And he will direct me to the exact spot that the electrodes need to go.
A robot? What's its name?
His real name is Neuromate, but we call him Tony.
Can he be my friend too?
Absolutely.
What does he do?
The reason I need Tony is for his incredible accuracy. He knows exactly where to put things. And we work as a team. I do all my tests like the scans and plan where things should go. And then I use my special computer and program it, which then tells Tony what he needs to know to make sure things go absolutely perfectly.
And all of this will help me play the drums again.
That's the plan. Would you like to meet him?
Yeah. So then I woke up. See?
How did you feel? Did it hurt?
Kinda. A bit in my neck and in my tummy. But it went away quite quickly.
Well, Sam, how do you feel?
Sleepy.
You did have a good sleep and everything went really well.
Thank you, Doctor. So what's next?
Well, I have Sam's charger. It's just like the one I showed you, Sam, but this one's all yours.
Thank you. I already know when I'm going to do my charging.
Yes. She's decided it is straight after dinner, in front of the TV, when she normally helps me do the washing up.
Dad?
Good idea, Sam. So, Sam will be staying here for the next few nights, and the next visit will be in a month's time. I've done the first round of programming already, and we'll see how she gets on with that. Then you'll need to come back several times over the next few months. If you have any questions or concerns, you can just give us a call.
Thank you, Doctor.
And Sam, you take care of yourself.
Okay. Thank Tony for me, please.
Sure.
Sammy! We need to go now. I'm really glad we all finally got together. This has been such a nice day.
Thanks for coming. And we'll see you next week at the Dystonia UK support group meeting.
Looking forward to it.
Charlie, take a picture of us all.
Everyone ready? Smile!
And a 1,
a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.